Coming up, how to make more and better videos easily.
Brian G. Johnson.
Hey, it's Brian G here, and to grow on YouTube, stake your claim and amplify your message. Do that by subscribing. Click on the bell notification and you'll be on your way. So here's what I've got. I've got a method that I've developed over years here on YouTube and hundreds of videos published that's allowed me to publish better videos. And by better, I mean videos that connect on a deeper level with my audience, resulting in more shares, more engagement, more views, and subscribers. To me, that's a better video. And how we're gonna make that happen is we're gonna record a batch of videos and we're gonna organize our time and our efforts so we can film anywhere from maybe 2 to 4 or 5 videos quickly and easily. And step number 1 begins with your target audience filter. Now this is important because before you start to film, you wanna make sure that all the videos you're gonna publish to your channel are related. You've gotta have viewers clicking and watching multiple videos. And that's why we start with the target filter, the target audience filter. And there's one word that'll really help you identify your target audience. It's community. And defined community is a group of people living under the same place or having a particular characteristic in common. And it's that last part we really want to focus on, having a characteristic in common. When people share a love of something like Game of Thrones or gardening or weight loss or gaming, they continue and they bond together and you begin to develop your YouTube community. So ask yourself, hey, who is my community? What are they interested in? And what will they click on in terms of a video? And then obviously watch. Now, if you want to grow a big channel, then make sure that target audience or the community you're going to target, there are at least 10,000 viewers that would be willing to click on the kind of videos you're going to make. And then it's on to step 2 where you're going to create a list of possible or potential video topics. And what you want is a simple and easy method that you can leverage to create a list. Now, a mobile device is absolutely perfect because anytime you have an idea for a video you might want to make, you want to add it to your ongoing growing list of YouTube ideas. Mobile device, perfect. Now, here's where things get really good. Anytime you have an idea for a video, add it to the list that you're starting to create. Any idea, add it to the list. It's really that simple. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at the list and you're gonna say, which of these ideas is freaking awesome? And what I mean by awesome is this. When we talk about YouTube, we want growth, we want views, and that's what's gonna constitute an awesome video. So if you've got a thumbnail idea that you're just dying to create, and you have a video idea that works together with the thumbnail, then that becomes an awesome idea you want to continue to work on. And you might come up with a great hook for a video that might make your video idea awesome. That's the video you want to start to work on and really bullet point out. That's what we're going to talk about as we move forward. So your goal is to publish awesome videos, and as you develop your list, you want to filter through all the ideas and you want to get to the awesome ones. Now on to step number 4. Now as you move on day to day, you're going to start accumulating a lot of ideas. And what you want to do is you want to think to yourself, okay, in a few days, I'm going to block off a few hours to film videos. And I want to be prepared. I want to shoot a bunch of videos in maybe 2 hours or 90 minutes, etc. So before you get to that day, you want to plan and organize your videos. Now, you've got to really focus on mapping out and outlining each one of these ideas into a video. And I'll be honest, it's kind of hard and it takes time and it takes focus and determination to sit there for 90 minutes, an hour, whatever it is. But by spending just a little bit of time up front in organizing yourself, you're going to be able to publish really great videos that connect with the audience. Thus, the viewer experience is going to be really fantastic and viewers will keep watching. Now, at this stage, what I start to do is as I'm bullet pointing out and organizing my thoughts into video outlines, what I do is I separate my video ideas with an emoji. As you can see here in this image, I've got a handful of videos I'm working on, and those videos each have an emoji, which means I'm almost ready to film those videos. Step number 5. Now the goal is to create really great video outlines leveraging the bullet method. Literally, you simply add a few bullet points or a few words that keep you on track of the video and what you're gonna cover. And doing this results in a better you on camera or when you create your voiceover. Now, you don't want to go into depth, you want just a few words, and you want it to be really simple and easy for you to understand. Because when you understand it easily, you're going to be able to deliver it on camera a lot easier, and viewers will also understand it that much easier. And let me tell you, when viewers don't get it, when they get bored, if they're unsure, they're going to click and leave. Having these bullet points will keep you on track. Now, I want to mention, your job is not to read the bullet points. Your job is to look down at the bullet points and deliver to the camera so you're natural, so people feel like they're kind of just hanging out with you. And this is really powerful because it allows your video to have more structure than it probably otherwise would. And this is what the bullet points look like. Literally, their bullet points are just a few talking points. And step number 6, proper YouTube structure. Okay, so you're gonna take those 15 minutes to create the video outline. Doesn't it make sense to include the proper YouTube structure to get you better results? This is it. Make sure you add the target keyword phrase that you want to rank for to your outline. By doing that, you're going to be more likely to talk about that exact thing when you make your video. Next up is your video title. Start to think through and plan out the video titles that you're going to use. This is really helpful because the video title is so very important to the success of your video. Next up is the hook. For example, let's say you're making a video on how to tie a bow tie. You're going to want to make sure to really say those words in the first 10 seconds of your video. That's the hook, and you want to make sure to jot that down. You've got to have a powerful hook early in your video. Usually I've got 1 or 2 sentences for the hook, and that's it. Then it's on to the call to action. And what we're going to do is we're going to call for viewers to subscribe. And what you want to do is you want to tell them why they should subscribe. Don't just say, hey, welcome to my channel, subscribe. That doesn't give anybody any reason to subscribe. Instead, tell them what makes your channel awesome. Instead, tell them why they should subscribe and what they're gonna get. Like on my channel, I say, in order to amplify your message, consider subscribing. I'm leading with the value. If you want to learn how to amplify your message, consider subscribing. After which, you're going to script out the bullet points for the meat of your video. Again, if you're talking about how to tie a bow tie, you've got to make sure you've got a lot of great content around that thing, and you want your video to have momentum. We'll talk about how to accomplish that coming up. Now, when it comes to the actual meat of your video, it doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes. What is important is that you know that you're covering a lot of what was promised in the thumbnail and the title of your video. Don't leave viewers hanging, wishing there was more information. Now, at this point, you're scripting out the bullet points for the video you're going to create. And as you get to the end of that video, you're going to want to tell viewers what to watch next. So with that being said, think about which one of your videos that you've already published is highly related to the video you're going to make, and then create a bullet point around handing viewers off to that next video. And the way you do that is you simply tell them what to watch next. Hey, do this, check out this video right here on getting subscribers or getting more views. You see me do that at the end of every single one of my videos. And step 7 is tips that will help you crush when you're in front of the camera. Now, what I do is I like to keep the camera rolling. In other words, I turn on my camera, that's it. Then I get the script right in front of me. I simply look at my bullet points, and it says right here, keep the camera rolling. So I just covered that bullet point. Easy. And because you have those bullet points, it's gonna keep you on topic and moving forward. Now, as you're delivering, you wanna cover each bullet point as quickly as you possibly can. That doesn't mean you should rush or talk really fast. I see some YouTubers doing this because they feel like it's gonna create a really great Take your time and clearly communicate what viewers want to know, and they'll really appreciate you for it. But you want to do that as quickly as possible. So if I feel like I'm rambling, I'm probably rambling. I'm going to stop myself and I'm going to start again. And that means it might take me anywhere from 2, 3, maybe 5 times for every single bullet point to get through that information in a timely and clear manner. Next, let's talk about viewer roadblocks. These are the things that make viewers click off your video. You don't want that. So if a roadblock happens when you're filming, you start again. For example, if your dog starts to bark, you start again. If the phone rings, start again. If you flub up your lines or you go too long, that's a roadblock and you want to start again. And what's really awesome about this method is when you publish videos in this manner, you're going to be sharing a train of thought in a cohesive manner, in a very clear manner. There are no roadblocks that cause viewers to click off, and you're going to get better results. For a 5-minute video, it might take me 30 minutes to get through all the bullet points, which means I'm in front of the camera a long time. But holy smokes, the results are amazing. Now, this is a big one. When you get to the end of your video, don't say things like, "Thank you for watching." You just told viewers you're done. Instead, you're going to tell them what to watch next. Hey, if you want to get more views, check out that video right there. And then you add an end screen and you drop a video about the subject you just mentioned. So don't say things like, "Hey, thanks for watching," or something like, "Hey, I hope you found this helpful. I'm all done now. You should leave." You don't want that. And now we're on to step number 8. As you're bullet pointing out these videos, add in images that you want to include in your video edit. You may also want to think about B-roll, sound effects, background music, or anything else you want to add in to create a compelling viewer experience, right? You want the viewers to keep watching. So by adding and thinking through some images that make sense for your video, you can add them into the video outline. And as you're delivering that content, you're going to see that image. It's going to help you create that congruent message. All right, step number 9, commit to making it happen. Commit to doing the work. This does take a little bit more effort, and it's sometimes hard to push yourself to make it happen. But boy, I would really encourage you to do just that. And furthermore, when we talk about work, does it add up to more work? In my brain, I have a hard time thinking this is more work. And here's why. Because when I create videos in this manner, they drive a lot of views, they get a lot of results, my channel is growing, I'm making money, I've found YouTube's success. And to me, what's a lot of work is repeating the same things again and again and again and not getting any results. To me, that's a lot of work. And step number 10, if you need a little help or motivation to do that little extra bit of work, which we just kind of covered how it's not really that much more work, simply do this. Comment down below that you're going to bullet point out your videos and you're going to create this structure so you can move forward and get those better results here on YouTube. I look forward to seeing your comment below. And do this, if you want to get great results, check out that video right there. It'll help you get more views and subscribers. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Click on the yellow B to the G icon to do just that. And when you do, you'll feed a poodle. I've got 2 of them and they're hungry. I'll see you next time. You dig?